Welcome. Whitney Moon here, Moonshine. Welcome to this reading. Take what resonates, leave it doesn't. If it has found you, I trust it has found you for a reason. Okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's always a general reading, so it's take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and it's not personal, so it kind of can't be personal. But if you want a personal reading, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. Okay. It's in the description box below and in the about section, so you can get a hold of me there. All right, we can book your personal reading for you. And bada boom, bada bing, you know what I mean? So here, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, all for entertainment purposes only. If the shoe fits, wear it. If not, discard. Escape. Ooh, okay. Starting off pretty greasy here. We have escape with shock. But it's shock in reverse. I feel like you leaving isn't gonna shock somebody. It's not gonna. It's like, okay, yeah, you're leaving again. That doesn't surprise me. I'm getting that kind of feeling, but then I'm getting this feeling like, somebody can't get away from somebody because they've gotten into their life somehow. A third, maybe like a child, a commitment, a house, right? People are always so quick to sign contracts with people right away. You know, it's all like lust and I'm going to sign this really quick with this person so when they don't leave, I don't want them to leave. And then people are like, yeah, I shouldn't have signed that contract with that person because like now I'm stuck. That's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting is maybe somebody is feeling like they are, they're stuck. They can't escape. They want to, they're trying to. So it's almost like spirit might show you how to get out of this. Okay, how to get out of this tricky situation before it really, becomes you or attacks you. 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Jesus. Murphy. Okay. So they've definitely blocked you somehow. Okay, and someone's been really holding back what they want to say. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's just like, sometimes you just can't say something in a situation until you are fully set. Like this could be somebody, like I'm thinking now the motel. This could be somebody that is directly a part of you or where you live or your foundation, right? And you can't just there's a lot of kind of somebody's like hesitating, there's a lot of anxiousness to open up and say really what they want to say because they've been so blocked from this. And it's like, okay, well, have I been blocked for a reason? Like, should I stay away from this? Or like, I don't know. This is interesting. Keep walking with me here. Let's go. 2 of Pentacles now. Again, kind of like another standstill. Like, once they decide to do, like, okay, so it could be with the fly, okay, it really is about he has to pull the trigger on the machine and finally test out if it's able to do what he wants it to do. And then it goes massively wrong. Okay, so maybe that's why this person is a little hesitant on something because some things have gone wrong, okay, with their family, with people around them. And it doesn't really surprise them anymore, okay, that they have to, pull the trigger on things and say things in order to move things. But I feel like somebody has invested in something good, and once they decide to tell everybody about it and get out of this old situation, Ace of Cups, Lovers, geez Louise, that's fucking beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so maybe man, maybe you went and eloped, okay, or you want to elope, and it's not really gonna shock a whole lot of people. Okay, they're not really going to be like, that doesn't surprise me that you went ahead and did this and you kind of escaped under the radar because you knew that we were going to say something about it, about you doing this. And you know what? Honestly, okay, I really feel like whatever you should do because yesterday I'm getting this like weird energy that just kind of kept telling me that like maybe I was going to lose a pet or like something was going to happen. And I lost another tetra. The tetras keep dying in the tank, and I've lost. I mean, I can't say they keep. I've only lost 4 now, and 2 I lost because of a water change that went bad, and the other 2, I think one gorged himself, and one was fucking crazy. Okay, he would just like he would swim around the tank and knock himself out. He would get just by me sitting near the tank. It was really weird. So I don't know when he died, but the shrimp just eat the bodies up. So I don't really know what happens in there, but like nature's will, right? So, um, the tank is pretty empty. There's just a fish in there and then my 4 shrimp. And now there's only 1 tetra left. She is still alive. I don't know how she's still alive because tetras don't do well on their own, but maybe she will live. I don't know. Anyways, I was like, okay, so I'm pretty sure my beta keeps asking me for a girlfriend. Okay, literally, he makes spit bubble nests every day. There was like 3 of them in there the other day. I'm like, oh my God, talk about how much do you want a girlfriend? Okay, because what do you do with eggs? He needs a girlfriend in order to fill these little bubbles up with eggs, right? So I finally go, okay, you know what? It's time. Like I'll get him a girlfriend. Let's see. So I went to the store. I got him like one of the only females that were there. It was a female koi beta fish. Oh my gosh, she was beautiful. She had these big blue eyes, and but apparently she was not wanted. Okay, so I finally did it. My sister was so hesitant. She's like, don't do it, don't do it. I'm like, no, he's been asking. I'm just going to do it because I'm a doer. Okay, if I really think about something, I eventually will just do it. I try not to look too much up and I try not to read too much into it because I want to know if I want it, not if society likes it or if society can do it that way, right? I don't really, I like to do things my own way. So I did it. It did not go well. Okay, it turns out she actually, I think, wanted to start eating the shrimp. She was really hungry. I was trying to feed her, but she was like, it looked like she was going to attack the shrimp. And as soon as she went near the shrimp, my beta lost it. He lost it. He chased her around so fast, he bit her. And I was like, okay, I took her out and I was like, okay, you got to go back to the pet store. She went back. I took her back. I was like, okay, this didn't work. But it didn't mean I didn't try. Okay, and that's the thing. Is like there are a lot of things that I have done in this last like couple quarters of my life, okay, that I have done like massively kind of shocking things, but they're not shocking to me. It's just kind of shocking to go like, really, you did that? Yeah, it was time. I've been thinking about it for too long. Okay, that's what I'm getting is somebody has just been thinking about something for too long, doing too much information, okay, reading too much on it, where you just have to pull the trigger. Whether it works, who knows? Because that's the thing with infinity, is it doesn't always work. Okay, it doesn't always go as planned, but at least you tried. That's the whole part of what spirit wants, is that it wants to see you try, right? It doesn't want to see you doing what your family wants you to do or doing what, society wants you to do. It kind of wants you to like branch out and use your imagination on where you could go or what you could do with something, because it kind of seems like maybe you have an idea, but in order for the idea to take shape, you have to do it. But if people are blocking you from do it, then you have to figure out your own unique way of how to get out of it. So then you don't piss anybody off, okay? Like purposely, just unnecessary drama. Okay? And how you can get involved in something, but then not, allow it to endanger anybody else. Okay? And spirit really wants you to do this. I don't know what it is, but I think it's going to be really successful. Okay, and it all doesn't end up like my beta. Okay, and it all doesn't. They all don't get kicked out of the bed, but some of them make it. And I feel like this is spirit kind of telling you that there's a way out of something. That you can escape. There's the 3 of Swords in reverse, and that's And that doesn't really surprise me because now I feel like, that's letting go of heartbreak. Things that have really gotten in there and made their way. And when somebody touches one of those swords, it really fucking hurts because it's not healed, right? When you touch on things with people that they haven't healed, they will rip your face off because of how much it hurts them to listen to, go through it, have to relive because they're not healed, right? It's like opening up after you've had open heart surgery. They can't just they either have to open you back up again, which is so dangerous, or they have to figure out another way to do it, right? Like, so my sister's ex-father-in-law had a widowmaker, so he should have fucking died. Okay, he should have died. He had like he got shipped off to Toronto in a helicopter and like this huge thing, and he made it, except when he had another kind of minor heart attack, not as big as the first one, but still a quake, they actually had to go in back here because they couldn't, the risk of reopening him through that old scar, he wouldn't have healed properly. Okay, and it just cutting through scar tissue, doctors don't like doing because it's tougher, it won't heal properly, it's already mutated skin as it is, right? So you don't want to reopen up that. You have to go and you have to find a different way. Okay, so it's almost like maybe that's something, in the reading here, is that somebody has to, look at, there's lies around you. Okay, there's some lies around you, and it's your responsibility to make this call. Okay, like, because if you're a part of something that you do not agree with, or that you want to grow out of, or that you want to do, then the only way to do it is to stand up and actually do it, is to say something and do it, and then stand with yourself, okay, and have your back. And now it's like, because you might be the only one that decides that this is a good idea, but spirit knows it's a good idea. And they're like, it might not go exactly, the way that you wanted to go the first time, but keep trying. Okay, so like, for instance, I made this dragonfly kind of craft thing, okay, out of clay. I made it out of clay. I whittled it and it broke. Okay, one of the wings broke off. But this is the first time I've ever done a clay model on a rock before. It's my heart-shaped rock. Okay, and I've never done something like this. So just because it fell apart, the wing fell off, it doesn't mean that I didn't learn something about this. So then either when I take it down and start it again, or when I fix it, I learn for the next one. Okay, it's something like that. It's like there I do feel like there's a hidden message. Okay, because there are lies around you, and there are things that just don't look right and don't seem right, and those things really shouldn't be ignored. But okay, to just identify that the things that are going on around you are false helps you recognize what you're doing here. Okay, that's really all spirit wants to reassure you, is that you know what you're doing here. Okay, and make it happen. I am just the messenger. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, if it resonates with you today, awesome. Okay, celebrate, because you're really going to step into something pretty cool once you take this anxiety out of the equation. Okay, there really is no reason to block yourself with this, right? Your heart's pretty clear, it's pretty grounded, it knows what it wants. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Okay, it is a general message, so it's not personal, which means it might not resonate with everybody. Okay, if you want a personal reading, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. Like I said, in the description box and also in the about section. Okay, you can find that. And namaste. Have a great weekend. Okay, I hope everything goes well for you. If you have any questions, always send them to me telepathically. I would love to answer them, and you'll know they are your answers because of the title of the video. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, for entertainment purposes only. Peace out, y'all. Be safe.